favourite wild space in Herts and Middlesex? That's a really difficult one.
Oh gosh, that's incredibly difficult.
That's
a tricky one. There's so many of them.
Oh, I'll have to say Weethamstead.
Stockers Lake.
So I especially love the River Rib catchment, actually.
Ashridge.
I love the canal and towpath systems.
Tring Reservoir.
I think Amwell.
The Grove Hotel in Watford.
Batford Springs is lovely.
My favourite wild space would be Broxbourne National Nature Reserve.
Whippendale Woods, next to Casbury Park.
The Chewin Orchard, Orton Head.
I have a particular fondness for Chewin Orchard.
It's actually a wildlife site called the Halsey Field.
Fareham Pond Wood in Potters Bar.
Hartwood, that's my favourite place.
I really love just the different kinds of wildlife that you can see in our chalk rivers.
I find it really peaceful.
Just stand on that waterfront and look out across not just the reserve itself, but the wonderful backdrop behind.
I love it because it's local.
Absolutely something to everybody and everything.
It's close to people and you can see that by the number of people who get out there and use it.
I think it might bring me back to my childhood or something like that. So it just makes me feel very relaxed.
Great place to go walking with the kids or on the bike.
And I love the reuse of a gigantic quarry and what it could become.
It's just about being there and actually enjoying that space.
It's designed to ebb and flow with nature's cycles, and it's ever evolving, and I just really enjoy observing it, really.
I zone out, meditate.
Very fond of trees and nature, so it makes me happy.
It's very varied. I'm always finding something new there, I think.
I love it because there's a bit of everything there.
I love looking out for funguses. That's my favourite thing, to look out for fungus.
I see quite a lot of Dobenta bats.
It gave me a sense of freedom.
It's an opportunity for so many people to see their first badger, and it's lovely to see their reactions.
It has so much diversity.
And where I happen to live, apart from the noise of the motorway, which is the one downer, it otherwise does feel very, very rural, and it's to be cherished.
Well, hopefully through my work with the Farming and Wildlife Advisory Group to encourage farmers to do more for wildlife themselves.
Well, we're hoping to start the A Wilder Berkhamsted project.
I work for Hertfordshire County Council and my role is to deliver the Sustainable Hertfordshire Strategy.
I put a pond in recently. I've got 3 habitat piles and a big mound of earth with about 200 nettles on there.
I have a Juliet balcony, which is absolutely overloaded with pots and planters. So I've got wildflower planters and I've got lots of kitchen garden herbs that I use. So hopefully they will encourage lots of kind of bees and butterflies to come.
Hopefully by involving more people in coming to the reserve.
Encourage my little boy who cries over wildlife being hurt to take over from me in the future.
I've been really inspired by St Albans Wilder Watch, and I would like to look into whether I can help achieve something for my local town, which is Tring.
I'm going to work with the community and get everybody involved to own the idea of wilding and allowing people to live and animals and plants to live together.
I think we also need to rewild ourselves. That's far more important than rewilding habitats.
Keep mobilising the forces and delivering restoration where possible.
I'm going to try and get my neighbours involved just to see if we can all do a little bit to make our street where we live a bit better for nature.
So I work at the British Film Institute. I'm the sustainability manager there. We are operating a net zero with biodiversity plus policy.
So I'm part of Hornbywood Hedgehog Sanctuary Rescue Hedgehogs. We rescue up to 300 hedgehogs every year, and we release them back into the wild within the local area, so Harpenden, St Albans, Redbourne, Kimpton.
Outreach as much as possible, trying to get as many community projects involved.
We have been a supporter of the Wildlife Trust for 5 years, raising money through various products, generally involving gin, and that's something that we're going to continue to do.
Always learning, always studying, and just I think observing is so important. You know, before you do anything, first observe, and just what we're doing in the garden, I just feel I'll carry that on into the future.
I stopped mowing my lawn and I now have 6 badgers on it, which is
at night. So I mean, that's fantastic. It's amazing the little things you can do which have a huge effect.
So we're letting a lot of the grass grow in the open spaces in Hempstead, in the green spaces, and we've already seen a difference in the biodiversity there. We're getting owls hooting at night really near our house.
And I can use my position, I'm a county councillor for St Albans South, to actually go out to my residents and say, look what's happening elsewhere in St Albans. We can do that, you can do that. It doesn't cost anything. It's actually about people just getting together and creating a toad road, creating a hedgehog street.
What I'm going to do is really try and support Hertfordshire and Middlesex Wildlife Trust. They're doing such great work. They need everyone's support and people to be working with them to realise that vision of a wilder Hertfordshire and Middlesex.